The McEvoy Trophy kicked off the boys' junior season at Golf.Heath Golf Club in England recently. Boys from around the UK and further afield made the trip to compete in one of the most established and prestigious junior tournaments in European golf. It takes place over 2 days, but the event is a 72-hole tournament. Its founder is one of Britain's most successful amateur golfers, Peter McEvoy, and he established the event to fill a gap in the boys' junior calendar.
When I was a junior, I always wanted to play in a 72-hole tournament, but there were none available. I mean, you couldn't. There were 72-hole tournaments for men's golf, but none for boys' golf at all. And it's the kind of thing that, you know, youngsters get really excited about. I think it's better for you golf to play 4 rounds than 2 rounds. I mean, if it finds you out a little bit more. The standard's very high at the top end nowadays, but nonetheless, you'll, you know, if you've got chinks in your armour, I think a 72-hole tournament will find you out more than a 36-hole.
As the junior season starts, the event helps national coaches with selection for the Great British and Irish teams. It's an opportunity to assess players ahead of the summer's national and European championships.
We're lucky that we've got this event early in the season. It's a good showpiece for boys golf, and great to see so many people here this week. You know, it is a chance for those players to shine, players in our squads, and players who want to make the breakthrough. You know, it's a tight golf course, and you know, a lot of them wouldn't have played that much so far this year in a competitive environment. So good for them to get 4 rounds under the belt, competitive, and holing out those short putts.
The Golf.Heath venue is a Harry Colt-designed course near Birmingham in England. Its captain believes the continued success of the McEvoy Trophy is an important part of ensuring youngsters continue to take up the sport.
The juniors to us are very important. We've got a very healthy junior section here at the club. And of course, we see the juniors as the future of golf. If you haven't got the juniors coming through, you're simply going to see clubs struggling for members. We, like most clubs, have got an ageing membership, and we're delighted to see younger players come through, and we're doing everything we can to encourage that. And the tournaments are absolutely the highlight of our year in that regard.
In 2013, Justin Rose became the first McEvoy winner to claim a major title when he won the US Open. This year, another McEvoy Trophy graduate reigned stateside as Danny Willett won the Masters.
Past winners in Westwood and Rose and other, you know, excellent players, but basically everybody else has played. You know, the Caseys and the Donalds have all come and played, they just haven't won. So really pretty much every good, you know, British player that's now on the tour has been here and had a go.
Conditions on day one were perfect, and low scores were already dominating the leaderboard. Barclay Brown shot an opening round 66 right under the watchful eye of England Golf's performance director Nigel Edwards. Matty Lamb finished day one with 2 rounds of 69, the English golfer showing remarkable consistency. Fast forward to day 2, and Callum Farr propelled himself up the leaderboard with a 3rd round 65. He was making good headway until he found the sand midway through his 4th round. When he failed to hole this putt, he racked up a double bogey, and his challenge came to an end. A lovely approach on the 9th from Thomas Mulligan gave him a short birdie putt, which he went on to hole on his way to a 14th place finish. Surging up the leaderboard, Jack Ainscough could have forced a playoff, but for a couple of late miss birdie putts. But it was Ireland's Mark Power who emerged victorious in the end. He rolled this in for birdie on 17 for a final round 3 under par, finishing the tournament 7 under. He was the only player to shoot par or better in all 4 rounds.
I rang my mum and she was crying. She was saying she was so proud, and I actually remember the day before I left just at home, and she was saying this is the biggest tournament of your life so far. So I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna give everything I have, and she was crying to see that I won, so I'm completely over the moon.
A check on the leaderboard confirms the 2-shot win for Mark. There was an impressive finish for Toby Briggs, who closed with a 66. Whilst Callum Farr will be disappointed with his final round, we're sure you'll be hearing plenty more about him